Say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go. Make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm.
Hey y'all, hey. So, life is life and things happen, right? Right. So, I went to drain off the water from my alfalfa and I grabbed it just by the lid only and the whole thing came off. All my alfalfa was all on the floor. So I repeated the process. I rinsed the alfalfa with the plain water once. I soaked it for 2 minutes in water and vinegar to clean the seeds and stop the promotion of mold growth. It helps, keep the mold at bay. And I soaked it again for 6 to 8 hours. So I'm back like I never left. Water in. It's been soaked for over 8 hours. So this is the next step. Very simple. And I'm holding it by the jar this time so I won't do it. So that is the tip, especially my sis that I sent one of these jars to. Now I have 4 of these jars and none of the other lids have ever came off. So I guess human trial and error, things happen. I just know better safe than sorry. Never grab it by this again. Always handle it by the jar. So once you pour that last round of water off, you go ahead and you try to distribute your seeds around the jar. You shake them and you get them in as much of a single layer as you can. It might not be all the way possible at this point because they are still clumped up and stuff. But you see how they're going around the jar? That gives them more space for their little sprouts and tails and stuff. So, yep, at this point, you literally just shake it around the jar. You put it back into its little blackout sleeve. And you tilt it. No matter what you tilt it on, if you have a stand, great. If you don't, use a bowl that's bigger so it will have room to go in and sit in. But yep, you just want to tilt this at an angle so the water is coming out so it can still drain. See how that's tilted? Now, over the next couple days, I'm going to fill this jar up with water 2 or 3 times a day. I could do it 3 times if I'm home. Sometimes I'm not, so it ends up being 2 times. But 2 to 3 times a day. You just want to rinse it. Let the water sit in there about a minute. You don't have to. I just like to make sure they're all saturated good. So you can rinse it and pour it out immediately or put the water in, let it sit a minute, then pour it out. But you want to do that 2 to 3 times a day. You're going to notice the sprouts soon. Like I said, if I didn't drop the other sprouts, you'd have probably saw a lot of tails in here today. But I had to start this over because, like I said, I grabbed it by the lid and I lost all my sprouts. So handle it by the jar. Do not handle it by the lid, just in case. 1 out of 5 jars that I have handled done this to me. So the odds are that it won't do it, but it's better to be safe than sorry. So that's it for this. I'm going to come back with some more uploads, just showing the process of rinsing these throughout the days. And I will be back with the microgreens upload. Bye.